Hi everyone, and thanks for watching. Today I wanted to share with you how I store my steel rule dies, my nestabilities, all my Spellbinders, my MFT dies, and all the other dies that are thin like that. I've been meaning to post this video, and I mentioned it on my scrap room tour when I showed the edges of these books, and I said I was going to make a separate video for them. And the reason is because I wanted to give you some tips on these. These are very simple to make. They take a little bit of time, but they're very simple. A lot of people have done it. In fact, Marlene from Uniquely just posted hers. They're gorgeous. And she actually reminded me that I needed to post this video. So, her video reminded me that I had said that I was going to post it, and I hadn't, so I did. I really like the way she did her books. They're beautiful. I did mine extremely simple just because these are books that I use on a daily basis when I'm crafting, because I use these dies all the time, like on every project. Like I use these all the time. So these books get a lot of handling. I've had these books made for several months now, and they look really good. They hold up really nicely. I did them with medium weight chipboard and using my Bindle. And a lot of people have had their different takes on these. You can search it on YouTube. Very cool. And I did mine very, very simple. It's not pretty. I mean, the outside's pretty because I used Webster's Pages for this. And I really love their paper, and it's really nice. And I thought they all looked nice in my room, all these colors. So that's why I chose to cover the book like this. But on the inside, it's very raw. That's how I kind of put it. It's not pretty at all. It's just the dies and the information that I need, and they're just ready to go for my projects all the time. So basically, I'm going to show you the inside of one. They all look the same. This is just one that I just got, so I don't have any space. All these books are completely full. I have like an addiction to dies and punches and things like that, so yeah. I've been collecting them, and I made these 3 books, and when I made them, I had some space left to grow, but now I don't. Now I need to make another book because I don't have any more space on these. So like you see, it's very raw. Here in each book, I put a pocket. Basically, I just put some more of the designer paper to put a pocket for, like I said, either extra dies or extra things that I cut, just to save them there for the future. Right now, since I don't have any more space on these books, and I have this new die, I put it in there, and I have more coming that I'm obviously going to be forced to make the book because I won't have any space to put them. But anyways, like I said, raw chipboard, and I use magnetic sheets, which I'm going to share information on right now. They're super inexpensive, and I got this tip from Jill. Hi Jill, Stamp Ira, and these things are what they are. Before I go into the books, they are magnetic vent covers that you could find at your Home Depot or at your local, home repair store, or one of those manly stores. That's how I call them, because I barely go there. I just go to buy paint. So anyways, this one is the first one I ever got. I got 1 pack at the beginning because I didn't know how much I would need or how much I would use, or whether I wanted to use strips or not. So I decided to use the full sheets like this. So what I did is, this comes in a pack like this. It's by the brand Accord, magnetic vent covers, and basically it's a 3-pack of 3 sheets of 8 inches by 15 inches. So it's a really long sheet of magnet, which I cut into pieces to fit my book. This book is 6 by 9, so I cut it 6 by 9, and I cut these to fit the book. Now, when I first got it, I got this 3-pack by myself, and I had this friend. But when I went back to Home Depot a couple of weeks later, probably a month later, to get more because I needed more to continue my books, I could not find this brand anymore. I went to Lowe's, I went to Home Depot, I could not find it. So what I ended up finding at Home Depot, or I believe it was Lowe's, one of those, I got this one, which is the exact same thing. It's just a different brand, and it's called Frost King Magnetic Vent Covers. And again, it's a 3-pack, and the pack again is 8 inches wide by 15 inches long, and you get 3 covers on it. And this pack is like $4.50 for all these magnets, and I think that's really, really, really inexpensive. So for these books, obviously I used, I believe like 3 packs of 3 or 4 packs. But my books have a lot of pages in them, and I put pages all the way to the end, like you can see here, like even in the back cover, because I wanted to use, my books. I did not embellish the front of them because, like I said, I use these on a daily basis when I'm crafting, if I craft every day. But every day that I craft, I use this. So, they have to be on my shelf, and I, can stack them together really nicely. They're really heavy because obviously it's steel ruled dies. But they stack nicely together. They're easy to move around, and I just love this. And the fact that it was so inexpensive to make, yes, it's a ton of chipboard because it is. But, I get my chipboard at Joann's when it's on sale, like a pack of like 25 12 by 12 paper. 12 by 12 chipboard for like $4.50 or something like that. Really cheap with free shipping at Joann's. I usually buy my chipboard in bulk at Joann's. So, this is really inexpensive for me to make, or it was anyway. And, all I did was cover it with pretty paper and just, like I said, every book has a pocket in here for me to put whatever, that I want to put in here. And then I have the magnet sheet, which I glued down. I suggest you glue down with sticky back canvas. With sticky tape or that red line tape, so the so it doesn't come off. When I started the book, the first book I made, I believe it was this one, and I had started with ATG tape, and it just did not hold well. So, what ended up happening is these started coming off, the magnets. So, I decided to switch and get red line tape and do it because it's, heavier tape. It's sticky, and it keeps the magnet there nicely. And since I decided to do, front and back magnets, it works because it keeps everything in place. So use sticky back tape. And then what I did in the bottom, as you can see, I put the name of the label. And I know, since I use these so much, I know where they come from. Like, I know these are Spellbinders, Nestabilities. And I have other brands, but I do have a lot of Spellbinder stuff, as you can see. But if, I just write the name down with my label maker, what these are, and I store a whole bunch of them in here. And let me see if I can find a different one to share. Like, for example, this is not Spellbinders. This is Quick Cuts or Lifestyle Crafts, and this is one of my newest dies. This is the Polaroid die, Instant Photo. So it's right there. I know, the brands of these. I don't have the space over here to put, the brand name. So, and it's really not that important because, like I said, I know these dies, and most of them are Spellbinders. Like, over here, what I have, here, I have, like, MFT dies in here, too. And I have, like, these are CC Designs butterflies, but I know that. So, if I want to reference that on a blog post, I know it by heart, so I don't have the need to write down the brand here. If I ever had the need for that, I'd probably put a sheet in here, put page 3, butterfly die, and then I put whatever the brand is if I needed to do that. But like I said, I don't. These are all MFT, and I could put a ton of dies in one page. That's what I like about this, instead of the little strips of magnets. You know, first because this is very inexpensive, and second because it covers a large area and allows me to put a ton of dies in here. And like, for example, this is also Quick Cuts or Lifestyle Crafts now, so I have those there. Those are the Quick Cuts nesting labels, so I put it there. These are MFT, so yeah, like, you know, like you see, I have a ton. And the Bind It All allows me to move these around and carry these wherever I need to. If I ever need to go to prep or something, I could always take my books, you know, heavy, I can stack them up, and they're ready to go. I really, really like this method. Again, I recommend these. I don't know if you could find these brands, but they're just vent covers, magnetic vent covers. They go, you know, on your vents. You know, one side is magnetic, the other side is white. That's where, you know, you just glue it. Here you can see it more clearly. The magnetic side is the one that goes up, and then obviously the white part is where you put the adhesive to glue it to the chipboard. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you everyone for sharing your storage solutions. I really like this way of storing mine, so I hope you get inspired to make your own if you haven't yet, because it's really, really practical and also very inexpensive. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.